Hi, and welcome everyone to a new game of Gaming with Jason. I actually came here to see him, and this is where we're going to find out Uncle Lorden is dead. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Your Uncle Lorden is no longer with us. He passed away 3 years ago. I'm sorry. I understand how you must feel. He was a dear friend of mine. Yeah, you will learn later on in the game. I'm not gonna give you a spoiler alert. That's it. I'm the only one left. Okay, so what do I do now? So now, because he's a Castilian, he's going to tell you, you have the right to go and do whatever you want as long as you pay taxes to the king. As long as you pay taxes to the king every spring, you can do whatever it is you want, and he's going to give you a quest. Okay, and there's also going to be tutorials, and quite frankly, if you don't ever come on YouTube and watch any tutorials, these tutorials are really good. And I would say that this is probably the strong suit for the developers. It's really educating you on the game. So let's go in here and let's look at the map. So when you guys saw my playthrough in the last video, I was right here in this little area. And this is going to be where I go back. So let me show you, there are a few key spots on the map that that are really lucrative. If you want to build a farming village, this is the perfect place. You got flat land, you get extra yields because of the land, and you're right there. You've got these 5 cities that you can run to real quick. And you see where I'm here over at Gastovia. Gastovia is going to be like that main hub. So when you build something, you don't want to be too far away, especially if you want to follow the quest, because if you follow the quest, you're going to have to go back to Gastovia. You're going to have to run up to this side of the map over here, and so on and so forth. So it's important. But if you want to build a well-rounded civilization, and I'll show you a couple other cool things, but the reason why I choose this area over here every time, and this is the perfect spot to build, is because of the trees and the resources. And you know, the thicker the forest, you got more access to wild game. Not only that, if you look over here, if you see this right here, you see that little, it almost looks like a hole. You can barely see it, and this is how you can tell it on the map. But there are 5 of them, at least last time I checked. There are 5 places where you can get your iron ore. And as you see, if I am over here and then I go over here, that's close to that iron ore. And then there is another one right here, which is right between all that. So now I have this, and then I have the one over here, and all that is right here. Okay, and there is another one around here. And then also, if you're over here in this area and you want to do your farming, there is another mine. I always find it. Okay, so this river right here is going to be your landmark. Okay, because if you turn around, you'll see this big old cave right here. Okay, and that's how I was able to find it without, because as time goes along in the map, you're not going to be looking for directions. So I've tried to go over here as well on this side of the mountain, and it's good and all, but it's so far away from everything that I find that this is probably the most lucrative spot. Now, my first time over here, I did try over here, and as you see, I've slowly moved over here. So this is where we're going to go, and we're going to go build. And so I will see you guys in a minute. It's another 800 meters.